The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And they get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Fight. 97. Ready. Blue striker. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ultra. Mega. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Dog red. Green jack.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Swing this one out to White. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They were able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Mayfield. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown Buccaneers. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Check view. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
A good play action with Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Yaya Diaby getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Left side, caught by Musgrave. That'll That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got a man. That's Watson. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Ooh, good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
On first down is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That is brought in by Ibuka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. 180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Set. 20. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Regular. 180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
180. What's up?
Second down throw from Mayfield. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now it is first and goal.
Real.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Packers on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they go to work on first and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Black 40.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That one on target to Watson. And he will score! Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my baby. Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find McMillan here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Good. 180.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Tampa. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
On play action, Love. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll run it in straight ahead with Jacob. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Jacob Harris on the target. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Bucs' 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. The RPO. That one is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Love quickly out to Watson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Set.
A run up the middle of Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
In motion, Reed.
Set. Go.
Throwing on second down, Love. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready? Edo blue.
They send the receiver in motion left. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000s up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
It's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready up?
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
You're ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Striker. Set cut. Set cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Moving to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the double.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will dive into the end zone. Jaden Reeves, touchdown Packers. McManus on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Gain of 4. It's now second and
Here's
6.
2nd and 6.
Kings! 180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete inside to Otten. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Point it right. 180! What's up?
Now Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Kings! What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Set. 20! Up! Real.
Throwing is Baker. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
180! Up!
They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Micah Parsons getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long.
180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable with Reed. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Red, third, right, white, set.
A second down throw for Love. The left side, he finds Hunter. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Packers.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Smash, red. Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
50, green. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
Here we ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready. 52 blue.
On play action, Love. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
First down,
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
10 hut. 10 black. Ready.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
95.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's second and 9.
Come on, set. Blue striker.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go. Yellow. Claws red. Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, Baker. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Ready. Here we ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
Let's go now. Hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah! Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go, set, ready.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
180. What's up?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.